Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy State, and we're back with another MyTeam game. Running with the same lineup from last game. They played really well for me, so I want to go ahead and put them out on the court again. But you see, this guy has Mark Price, Mr. Bird, and Willis Reed. So I'm a little nervous right now. You know, I don't trust people that got Willis Reed in the starting lineup and shit. And people, you know, I don't know. I don't feel too good about that. But as you see right off the bat, he runs a play on me, man, which is not something I run into a whole lot. Like, you know, it's usually freelance or pick and rolls at most. And he actually ran a play on me, which surprised me, caught me off guard. I really didn't realize it until, like, I scored, like, on this play right here. I was like, hold on, did he just run a play on me? How dare he run a play on me? Then I leave Larry Bird open for three, because that's the kind of person I am. And then it was like, and then I was like, man, I've seen that play before. Where have I seen that play? Sure enough, if you guys remember that video that Swifty put up a little while ago, talking about the gut double and how good it is and how unstoppable that play is. And pretty much this dude does the same thing, and he runs gut double on me pretty much the entire game. And I remember at some, like, Swifty always talk about how he loves to put brick wall on his bigs. This guy has brick wall on some of his bigs, so thank you, Swifty. I appreciate it. I appreciate the video, Cash Money, and thank you for this. Thank you. Like, after the game was over, I said, I don't know how McGee recovered that fast, but it's alright. Up under the cheese, it always works, except for that time right there. And I remember, and after the game was over, I sent this dude a message, and I was like, hey man, you must be a Swifty fan with all that gut double with the brick wall and shit. Like, you don't just run into people who just do that all random. And he sent me a message back and said he's a fan of my videos, so I'm pretty sure he's a Swifty fan as he catches me on another screen, Terrence Ross with the Cash Money. So definitely, I appreciate, you know, this guy was actually, you know, he didn't play like a tool, which is very weird. You know, I figured at this point in the in the MyTeam stuff in this 4th seed, I wouldn't be running into anything but tools, because I ran into, I'd say, I don't know how many games I've played up until this point, but maybe 3 of the people I've played have played like douchebags, and I expected this game to be no different, which it actually was, which is a nice change of pace. So thank you to Mr. Throne Monk for not playing like a tool, and fuck Swifty for this gut double brick wall stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get Irvin Johnson involved, and I noticed that throughout the game, every time I tried to get Irvin Johnson involved in the game, bad things always happen. I would turn the ball over. I get, you know, stuffed under the, you get the contact animations under the basket. Just bad things kept happening when I tried to get him involved. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna stop throwing him the ball. Get Mr. Christie open. And in the second quarter, we actually went through a pretty long stretch where both of us were just kind of trading misses. And I was down by 3 heading into the third, so I needed to make something happen in the second half to, you know, to kind of change momentum up a little bit. And I know Vlade Divac has that 80 steal, so basically I was just, you know, I missed the shot. I was trying to play in the backcourt, see if I get an easy steal, to, you know, get a cheap 2 points my way, which is always a good thing. And ended up forcing the 8-second and getting a basket to go ahead and take the lead. Played pretty good defense on the screen right there. Forced the miss. Get the ball. We're going to get out and try to run. End up missing the shot. But we're actually playing pretty good defense to start the half off, man. We struggled a little bit in bits and pieces. We're going to hit them with a little stop pop buckets. Cash. And I did I kind of changed things up a little bit. I started running a little bit more because you know, in the half court, you know, he was running that zone, and I wasn't really having problems getting the shots I wanted out of the zone. It was when my backups came in, they were missing those shots, and so I decided to hit him a little up under the cheese. It always works. And I definitely needed to change things up heading into that second half. to just try to get the lead back, as Mark Price smacks the shit out of that ball and gets a little 3 ball in the other way. So this is definitely a pretty good game. Definitely a much closer game than I won. See my boy getting knocked to the ground, Mr. Oakley, the Oak Man. Try to get him the ball here. Should have thrown that oop, but 2 points is 2 points. I'm not really tripping. Any way I can get him, let me get him. And as the game went on, I had to find a way to deal with this gut double play, because my guys were like, I mean, usually when I deal with screens, I try to go over the screen or under the screen, depending on if the dude can shoot or not. And look at that shit, god damn. And basically, what was going on with this play, whenever I tried to go under the screen, I really couldn't go under, because if I went under, my teammates would get in the way. If I went over it, then I had to deal with possibly running into a brick wall screen, which is never a good thing. But my boy Blade, I say Blade gets dunked on. So pretty much what I started doing was jumping the screens, and don't leave Doug Christie open. Cash money will take that. That's pretty much what I started doing. That was my adjustment. I had to basically try to get over the screen as fast as possible. Try to switch if I get knocked down, if I get caught on the screen. And I had that a lot going on this game where, wow, no words for that. Where, like if I tried to press the A button to switch to the nearest defender, it would switch me to the wrong person. And it was bugging me for a little while. Eventually, you know, I kind of got the hang of it, started waiting to see who I was on before switching. And ended up getting a hand up here, force a miss. And we got a chance to go ahead and tie this game up, man, which is not normally in this position toward the end of games. I'm usually leading, but there's really no reason for me to panic. I got Pistol Pete, who I fully trust with the basketball. I know I have Drazen Petrovic, who I trust shooting the ball. I got Dominique, who I really didn't use a whole lot this game, which is definitely something that I needed to do as I get smacked right there. But I tell Mr. Bird, get that shit out of here, dog. I said, get that shit out of here, motherfucker. And we end up getting a nice, easy dunk with Mr. Dominique the other way. And I felt like that was definitely the momentum shift that I needed to kind of get momentum in my favor and keep it that way for the rest of the game. See, we force a miss, he fouls, and as long as I'm able to hit my free throws here, the game is over. As I go ahead and I decided to go ahead and cheat real quick. He was going for the steal, Irvin Johnson. I'm finally able to get him to rock, get the dunk. And now we're at that point in the game that I like, where I'm up relatively comfortable with not a lot of time left. And it pretty much comes down to, am I able to play defense, force a miss, or at least keep him off the three-point line. And I feel like as long as I don't give up a three here, everything should be okay. End up getting a steal, and that's pretty much the game. So definitely a good game to you, Mr. Throne Monk. Appreciate you watching, appreciate you subscribing. F Swifty. And I got some NCAA videos coming tomorrow. I'm still working on them. Should have them done today, but they will definitely be up tomorrow. So thank you for watching them out. Catch y'all later. Peace.